Howdy everyone, NTV here with some more Pokémon Uranium. So, story time. I recorded this episode earlier, but I only managed to record the commentary. I forgot to hit record on the video, so yep, I'm redoing this, so I already know what I'm doing. I mean, we're just exploring Vanessa City, so it's nothing too bad, and everyone here is like, oh, the gym leader in this town is so difficult. I mean, sure, I guess. But, yeah. And I'm just basically retracing my steps here. Because I am an idiot sometimes. Okay, so first off, there's this, and I also learned that Laufey indeed evolves at level 41. I was like, oh, he's going to evolve at level 45, but no, level 41. So that's going to be the priority here. And you know what? What about Angelor Town? Maybe I'll visit Angelor Town before I go to catch Strong. Oh, okay then. Anyways, so yeah, right now the big priority here, I'm just going to be going through in like some haphazard order here instead of the way I did things when I thought I was recording initially. But this is the ferry to Beale Beach. So what my plan here is, after I take on the gym, I'm going to take this ferry, and then once I'm at Beale Beach, I'm going to ride the train to Legend Town, and then see if the Tinkerer has any new things for us, because yeah, less HMs works. And this little girl here, apparently she's having some Darkrai troubles here or something. Okay. Now, yeah, apparently like the big theme of Vanessa Town is like art and theater, which is pretty cool, actually. I like that a lot. Also, this music. Now, I haven't done any research since my failed recording here, but when I was recording, and I still stand by this, I'm pretty sure this music is from like either one of the contest background songs or one of the musicals, because this sounds really familiar. Because I know in at least in Pokemon Platinum, when you're in the Hyper Rank and onwards, Hyper Rank and Master Rank, or it's Ultra Rank, isn't it? But when you're in an Ultra Rank contest or Master Rank contest, depending on the category, the background music is going to be different. And with musicals, at least, like there's a bajillion different songs. I never really bothered to go through all of them, but it might have been in the musical. I don't know. Anyways, this person here is going to talk about legendary Pokemon in Tandor. So this here is by Tatau. It's a giant serpent Pokemon that lives at the bottom of a river in East Tandor. So I don't think we've come across any rivers yet, but it's a fire and water type. Might be in West Tandor, apparently. So yeah, interesting. We might come across it, probably. Then we have Lantern and Octon, which is pretty interesting. These are rare metal Pokemon that taught people how to use metal. But apparently they're related to Heatran, so that's neat. And Mount Actonite is a place we'll be going to later on, I would assume, and Urani. Now, like I said before when I had the failed recording, I assume that's like the thing that we see in the title screen, because its name sounds very similar to Uranium. Can't check any of these books? No? Okay then. I didn't check the books in the failed recording. You... Okay. Nothing special in this house, if I remember correctly. And just to make sure... Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's nothing here. Now, to the right here is the Opera House / gym, but I'm gonna not go there yet. So I saw a white bird Pokemon, but then it disappeared. Might be Lugia. You never know. I don't know of any white birds. Okay, there's that rat thing that I'm going to be catching. It's Ratsy, I believe it's called. And you're Okay, you talk about what fairy types are weak and strong against. And Dazzling Gleam. Actually, that's a move I'm teaching to Saurian, because type coverage is a thing. Fairy type moves might come in handy here. And also, I'm not going to be using Mirror Shot on Saurian. Sure, it's super effective against rock types and steel types, or not steel, and ice types, but I'm not going to keep Saurian in on any of those things anyway, so it's not really necessary. Besides, Dazzling Gleam is stronger. I mean, maybe if Saurian learns Flash Cannon, I'll override Dazzling Gleam, but yeah. Okay, what about you? What's your favorite Pokemon type? Mine is Steel, even though none of my favorite Pokemon are, or my favorite Pokemon, Swampert, is not a Steel. And yeah, they're talking about Mega Evolution here. We have some Mega Stones, I just don't have a Keystone to Mega Evolve, at least yet. Wonder when. I'm gonna be saving this house for later because that has the Move Maniac, which you don't need Heart Scales for in this game. Yeah, a Move Maniac and the Move Deleter, and also the Move Tutor that teaches the Elemental Hyper Beams. But I'm gonna save going there until after Laufey evolves, because once Laufey evolves, I can teach him Ice Punch. Okay, Rallis here, you do your thing. Also, the reason I had a free space in my party there is because there's an NPC here that's going to be giving me an Eevee. So, yeah. This thing, it's too weak for me to use an attacking move on it, so I have to resort to using Pokeballs here. Really? Finally! Jeez. That took longer than it did in the failed recording, actually. Also, this thing kind of reminds me of Alola and Rattata. But yeah, their gimmick is that they like to vandalize things. Now, over here, those statues are so lifelike I even saw one move once. Talking about the statues that you can see when you first enter this town, but there's also one right here, which if you examine, it is also a Pokemon, which this NPC here has. And if you have a Titanice, you can trade. So, there's that. No, don't talk to me. You're not allowed to talk to me, whoever you are. Okay. And this thing is Gargriff. Level 40, which is pretty nice. It's a rock type. And I don't know if if you knock this out, like if it will respawn in the next day. Same case with Ratsy. So I'm just gonna try to catch them right now, or at least catch this one right now. Ooh, I forgot this thing is a rock type. I just said that. So Laufey, probably not gonna be the best option here. Maybe. Actually, yeah, that's like in decent catching zone territory. Okay, you are now not caught. Stealth Rock? Come on, let me catch you. Oh yeah, your ability lets you heal. Okay. Finally! Don't care about your Pokédex entry. I'll be honest, I don't. That was annoying. And now... Actually, I'm gonna need to make room in my party. Okay, so I made some room, and I am going to go inside this house after I talk to you. Okay, so first off, this lady here is going to give us an Eevee. No nickname. So there's that. Which we're also going to need that Eevee, or any Eevee really. And this person here is going to give us an Ice Shard because there's no Icy Rock in this game. Same with the Moss Shard because again there's no Mossy Rock in this game as far as I know. And a Pretty Ribbon. So we can evolve Eevee into Glaceon, Leafeon, or Sylveon respectively. So that solves that issue of not having Pokemon of me to get a Sylveon, but yeah. And this person here has some riddles for us. Water, thunder, fire, dark, light, cold, warm, love. And one more. Apparently that's hinting at the fact that Eevee can evolve into something else in this game besides what we already get. But yeah, Eevee can evolve into various things. So he's going to give us Fire Stone, Water Stone, and a Thunder Stone, of course. Which I might make use of later on if I need to get anything for the Pokédex. Oh, you know, that could help boost my Pokédex count. Because I can evolve the 2 Eevee that I have. Now, this riddle here is about a thing that drifts in the wind and becomes a prankster when it evolves. Which is Cottony. Because Whimsicott gets prankster when it evolves. And Pokédex entries frequently like to mention that Cottony likes to get carried by the wind. And the last riddle here is when light fades to gray, these Pokemon come out to play, they cry and they scream, and they make a scene, which is Misdreavus. Yep. So we get a Dusk Stone for that, and that's the last riddle that he has for us, which is a shame. And I'm just gonna head back into the Pokemon Center to get some party members back. Because I am gonna head here, but first, again, I need to get some party members back. Okay. Got my usual team back, and I have a Jack Deary in my party. It's that pink rabbit thing. Because we're gonna need one here. In the Tipsy Tankoon, which is where people like to get drunk, apparently. Now, Carrot Wine, it's kind of like Moo Moo Milk. More expensive though, heals 100 HP, and it heals status. So, that 20 is a lot actually. I'm gonna get 15. I'll be able to make that back up eventually. And yeah, there's also trainers here. So, yeah, fight me. And this is where I'm gonna get Laufey to level up into the fella. Into its evolved form. Gonna make some nice experience here. But yeah. And then the agenda after this is to head straight to the Move Tutor, or Move Maniac, so I can get a new move onto Laufey. Because it gets a move that it can't learn as, I think it's Snow Patch, I think that's what it currently is right now. Rain Dance? No, I don't need Rain Dance. Sorry. I mean, if I get Thunder, maybe. Okay, Laufey, gonna switch back to Rallis after this, because, I mean, I know this thing, at least I assume it's supposed to be the evolved form of Frynite, which is Water Steel, and I could send in Lorgenome, but I'm not taking that risk. I'm not gonna have this thing, like, knock me out. I'm not losing to a fish thing. I mean, I do have a level advantage, sure, but don't want to risk it. You feel me? Not bag. I want to use Thunderbolt. You know, I wonder what the cooldown time for Thunderbolt is in Xenoblade Chronicles. Completely random thing to wonder about, but I don't care. And Titanice, Laufey can take care of this. He has this. Because this thing is just nice type. Not a nice water. But yeah, again, Laufey can take care of this. Icicle Crash. If Laufey's evolved form can learn Icicle Crash, that would be nice, because that's a pretty nice move. And Ice Shard should do enough. I was able to knock this thing out in 2 hits in the failed recording. Just saying. RNG's not cooperating with me this time around, apparently. Whatever. Okay, Laufey. Get a lot of experience for that. And this NPC right here has a story for us. Yep, they were drunk. They ended up in an alley. They were ambushed by a tan skier. And then a Jack Theory allegedly saved them. So yeah, that's why I have Jack Theory in my party. He's gonna want to see one. And then the thing tells him that he's drunk, and then he wakes up. Yep, that's it. So do that. And he's gonna give us TMO6 Toxic. Okay. Not bad. And here's and actually a funny line here. Now I just need to prove that I actually did see a Mew under that truck. Nice little reference to the Kanto games there. God, I remember like everyone went crazy looking for that Mew under a truck, even though there's nothing there. I will admit, I was one of the kids that believed that there was Mew under the truck, but no, there isn't. Those old Gen 1 rumors. Pika Blue was also a rumor. Jeez, that was a time. I mean, the internet wasn't that big at the time when it comes to game coverage, so yeah, it was a weird. Also, Laufey can just use Ice Shard here. Okay, and boom. You're knocked out. You're gonna get a lot of experience. You're probably gonna evolve sooner than you did before. And I don't object to that. Wasted. Yep. And you... yeah, she's doing this to make a scene. That's what she says after we beat her. Like, you touched my skirt. And then, oh, I was just joking because I wanted to mess with people. Oh well. Okay, Jack Theory's a fighting type, so yeah, the smart option here is to just switch out. I mean, they could go for Lord Genome, too. That is an option here. But, whatever happens, happens. I mean, either way, Laufey is going to get some experience from this fight. Okay, never mind. Laufey is going to evolve after I beat this next trainer after this one. So, yeah, nothing too different from last episode. Or last recording session. Or last recording attempt, really. Okay, Flamethrower. And Drill Peck. Perfect. Perfect. And give me the money. And you're the last trainer here. So, you ditching school or something? You have like a fake ID and you have this weird thing I forgot. Yeah. Okay, so after this, Laufey should gain enough experience to evolve. I mean, either way, this trainer has 2 Pokemon, I believe? I'm pretty sure. Has to be 2 Pokemon. And it has Acid Armor, for some weird reason. This weird Chupacabra thing. Kinda wanna catch one. I don't know where I can catch one, though. But that's what the Pokédex is for. Or the internet. But if I use the internet, that would make this thing not that blind. So, And Gargriff. Hi. have things to take care of. That, not Laufey. No, Laufey is just here to rake in that experience. Lord Genome can do this. Also, the Garagriff I caught was level 40. Just saying. Ancient Power. You don't really strike me as a special attacker. Of course. Of course. Of course you get the frickin' boost. Jerk. Oh well, I have Earthquake for this. Just die. Or get knocked out, really. Yeah, I saw that coming because it has a defense boost now. Don't get another boost. Okay. I'm not upset with you, Gargriff. Probably Gargriff, like gargoyle. Whatever. What's important is that Laufey evolves. Now, unfortunately, its evolution sprite is a little on the meh side. It's because, I mean, let's face it, this thing looks weird. I mean, it's not the worst sprite in this game, it's pretty decent. But compared to its pre-evolved form, yeah, you have a fake ID, of course you do. And compared to its pre-evolved form, just doesn't look that good. Anyways, Pokedex entry for this thing, it's Dermafrost. And the M on Mountain there, right below its name, kind of jutting out there from the box. Oh well. Anyways, since it evolved into that, I can teach it... Where is it? Brick Break. Probably going to be a temporary move, because I'm probably going to replace it with Earthquake once it evolves, or once I find the Earthquake TM. Not once it evolves, it already evolved. But yeah. And let's put Saurian in the lead, even though he's knocked out. And yeah, my team is pretty much fully evolved, minus the fact that I am missing a team member. Don't know what I'm gonna make my last team member yet, but I'll figure it out. Also, I didn't go in this house yet, did I? I don't think I did. No, I didn't. Not in this attempt, at least. Nothing special. I mean, this little girl's like, oh, I only raised my starter, which is such a little kid thing to do, because I did that as a little kid, but yeah, having a well-rounded team is better. And yeah, this kid has gold and silver. Funnily enough, at the time of recording this, Pokemon Crystal just came out in North America on the eShop. So, that's kind of funny. Anyways, the last building here, we have this person. This is the Move the Leader. So, oh no, I don't want to forget anything. If you want to forget any HMs, here's where you can go. This is the Move Maniac. Now, none of my Pokemon except for Laufey here can learn a thing that would be useful. So, I'm just gonna teach Ice Punch here, because this is the equivalent of 3 Icicle Spears, and the chance of me getting 4 or 5 hits in a row with it aren't that good, so Ice Punch is the way to go, until this thing probably learns Icicle Crash. And this lady here is going to teach the starters the Elemental Hyper Beams, but I don't roll that way. I don't like those moves. But yep, that's pretty much it. We're done with Venessi City, so next episode, we're going to take on this place, the Venessi Opera House and Gym. So, I'll end it off here, and next episode we're going to take on, I think this is our, what, 6th gym? Dang. And also, some of the NPCs in this town have been hyping up this gym, so hopefully it is challenging and it lives up to that hype. But, again, we'll find out next episode. Later!